Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm going to show you how to make your own home air filter, a very effective, affordable air filter for your house to help clear the air as we're dealing with such hazy and sometimes dangerous conditions for certain people. This is a setup that is actually recommended by experts that they say can really scrub the air inside your house of the fine particulate matter, the stuff that really causes problems for sensitive people, if you have respiratory issues, heart conditions, the elderly, if you have children or infants in your house. What I'm going to show you today is a really quick and easy way to clean up the air in your house if you don't have one of those $300 HEPA filters. They say this works almost as good as that, and it's something you can throw together very quickly at a short moment's notice as these smoky conditions move into the area. So I want to show you this first. It's a typical filter that you would use in your furnace at home. When you go to the store, the hardware store, to buy these, you want to look for one of two things, either MERV 13 or FPR 10. It'll say that either of those, depending on the store you're at, depending on the brand of filter you're trying to buy, those are basically the highest level particulate filter that you can buy at your hardware store. And so it is the most effective filter. It's also the most expensive one. I got this one for about 20 bucks just now. I saw another one, a similar one, for about $17 at a different store. If you buy them online, they may be a little bit cheaper. But this is called an FPR 10 filter. It's the highest level filter. You see the 10 there. But also MERV 13, that's kind of the industry standard that you'll want to look for the best type of filter that will remove the most stuff from the air, especially the harmful particles that experts say can really cause a lot of problems for people during these conditions. So you'll also need a box fan, just a regular box fan that you would have at home. A lot of people have these, or you can get these pretty cheaply online or at your hardware store. Normal box fan, I have my filter here, and what we're going to do is attach this filter to the back of the box fan. And what it's going to do is use this to suck the air through the filter, scrub the air as it goes through the filter, and then push it out into your home. So you actually don't even need to tape it on here. I was told that just the suction of the fan will hold it on there, but just to show you how to hold this all together, use any kind of tape. I'm just using just some normal Scotch tape. Tape that there. Right here. One more right here. It's that easy. Notice it's not a perfect fit. There are a few little gaps around the side, and that's okay. Puget Sound Clean Air Agency has done some tests with this setup. They've done a demonstration and some workshops. And they say that even with some gaps around the edge, if it's not a perfect fit, as long as the filter is right up against the fan, it's pretty effective. So I have my filter taped to the back of the fan, just like that. You want to set this in a room, maybe your bedroom or your living room where you're hanging out during these conditions. Make sure all the doors are closed, make sure the windows are closed, and don't open those. This will work for a typical bedroom or living room size space. It won't do your whole house, but you want an enclosed room where you'll be spending some time with this. Set this up and then just turn on the fan. And what it's doing is it's pulling dirty air from this side through this filter and then blowing it out into the room. It's a very effective setup. This is something experts actually recommend. The Clean Air Agency experts that do the monitoring and sampling outside of the hazy air say this is actually pretty effective. In fact, Puget Sound Clean Air Agency says this setup in the right conditions in an enclosed room, a pretty small room, can reduce by 90% the small particulate matter in that room. So if you have sensitivities, if you have asthma, if these conditions the past few days have really been bothering you, this is a setup you might want to keep in mind. We know it's supposed to clear up a little bit later this week, but those fires that are causing all of this haze and smoke are still burning in Canada and Washington, and it really could just take one shift in weather patterns to pump all that smoke back into our area. I want to show you here how effective this is. This is a graph, a table that Puget Sound Clean Air Agency sent me. They actually did some tests, and this is black carbon levels, and you see the red line right when they turned, this is inside conditions, right when they turned on the fan, look how that dropped. And then after, over several hours, it stayed pretty low, much lower actually than before they had the fan turned on. So they've actually done some tests with this to show. And this is a really striking image, the next one. This is the before, and then this is the after images showing what happens when you use one of these filters. They actually saved these images from last summer during the wildfires. They did a test. They ran the filter indoors on this side, and that's what it looks like after several hours of use, a few days of use of filtering air out of the room. So that's what it looked like to start. That's what it looks like after. And just imagine, all of those particles are in your home. All those particles are what are causing problems for sensitive individuals in these smoky and hazy conditions. So one last look at this before we let you go. Just a reminder, use a MERV 13 or FPR 10 rated filter. If you can't find those, look for the strongest level furnace filter that you can find in the store. Look for a 20 by 20 inch one, a square, that'll fit right on the back of your box fan at home. And then just tape it around the edges like this so it stays put, and then you can just turn this on, and within hours you should notice some changes in your house. This is a very effective setup. It's really simple the way it's pulling the air through the fan and into your house. A warning here from Puget Sound Clean Air Agency: don't leave this on when you're not at home. It's not rated for that use, and it might be unsafe. Do it while you're at home, while you're in the room, while you know this is there, because that's what that they want you to be in the room when this is running, so they can make sure it's all safe. So watch out for these filters. You just have to grab one at the hardware store, about $20 for one of these, some Scotch tape,